Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss how we can evaluate a function from different formats. Let's check some examples here. Evaluate a function from its equation. As you know, evaluate means find the value. So we can have different type of formats for a function. Sometimes can be an equation, as you can see here, and sometimes we can work on the graph, and sometimes we can even work on the table. So let's check all the examples here. First, we have the equation is our function is negative 4x squared plus x minus 3. So all we need to do, the first one, as you can see, this represents x, the x. All we need to do, we substitute the x for original equation. So whatever we have x here, it will become the value we have. So is minus negative 2 minus 3. One thing I want to remind you, when we work on this one, please remember order of operations. Also, do not forget, square is negative 2 times negative 2. So that's why it is times 4. And minus 2 minus 3. We can just continue working on that. You will have answer, which is negative 21. So that's the first one. Let's continue the second one. Again, we just replace a value of negative 4. 1 squared plus 1 minus 3. This is plus. So negative 4 plus 1 minus 3 is negative 3 minus 3 is negative 6. Last 0. Everything becomes, x will become 0, so negative 3, 0 squared plus 0 plus, minus 3. So everything is 3, so we have only constant left, which is negative 3. So that's how we use equation to evaluate a function. All we need to do, substitute. Substitute the value of x into the equation. Now, let's check the graph. As you can see, we have a linear graph here, so please focus on this is this purple line here is the graph we are going to use. So please pay attention to this one. The first one is f of 3. As we know, this value is x. This tells us when x is 3, what's the value of y. So let's just look on x is 3, so we start from x-axis and 3 is here. So the graph is down, so we go down the graph and in the intersect graph at this point, so go back to trace what is y, which is negative 3. Same thing for 2. We're starting from 2, we go back to intersect the graph here and then trace for y, which is negative 1. So for 1 here, the graph now is above, so we go up and then intersect with the graph, which is at 1. Next question is a little bit tricky. It asks us, what is the value of x when f of x is 3? As we know, f of x is y. So they ask us, y is 3, then what is the x? Since y is 3, we just look for the graph. Oh, y is 3 here. Oh, 3 here is exactly on the y-axis, so go back to the point, which is x equal to 0. Another thing you can do is, let's write down the coordinate for this point is 0, 3. As you can see, this is the y-external coordinate, this is x coordinate, so that's why the value x coordinate here is actually 0 here. Okay, that's how do we focus on the graph, using graph. Now, the last one, we have a function table. This function table telling us the value of car decreases, the value of car demonstrates through the year, after 0 year, after 1 year, after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. So, for example, I'm asking you, how do we find the cost of the car for 2 years? Then again, this is our x or input, or in this case, it's a time. So all we need to do, I look for 2. So x is 2. 2 is here. So what's the value for 2 is 23.1 thousand. So that's the answer. Let's try another one. So C of 4. Then again, after 4 years, the value becomes 6.7 thousandths. So that's it. We can also ask question like, what a time when the car value becomes 27.2? So we're looking for t. Then we just go back to, oh, where's 27.2 is here. So what's the value? Is 1. So after 1 year, the cost of car is 27.2 thousandths. So this is just give you the examples here. How do we evaluate function from equation, from the graph, and from table? Hope this video is helpful. Thank you guys, and see you soon.